Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, you knew I was going to do this. I got the new RF Pro Edition, and I'm going to federize it or fed it out. Stay tuned. All right, ready?
Out.
The ball was in. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. The ball hit the paint. Paint flew up. Did you not see that? Are you blind? You need an eye doctor. You cannot be serious. Oh, wait. I have SwingVision.
The ball is in.
All right, guys. The new RF is out. So I call it his retirement edition, retirement racket. But you don't think he's actually going to use a racket that is right off the shelf, right? Without a little customization? Because, you know, that backhand still needs to flow and he still needs to feel it. Well, he's obviously going to customize it, pro stock it to his favor, just like he did to these, right? Led under the head guard, right? Just like his pro staff RFs. He's got to be doing that. That's all I got to say. And I got everything I need. I got everything I know to do it. So the two I have, I call one red and one black that I customized. The Fed red or the red Fed have these specs: weight, balance, swing weight. The black one has these specs. His real racket is that weight and these specs. This new one is obviously going to be lighter. I personally think this is too light for him. I know he's retired, but he's still fed. When he plays, he's still going to want a racket that's probably a little more weighted towards the head. And I know just what to do. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is take the head guard off. Hopefully. I mean, I got an extra head guard just in case, but we're going to take the head guard off, hopefully without scratching the frame. Oh, look, Wilson. Wilson's connecting him now. So my buddy Angus already got one of these rackets, and he was like, be careful when you take this off, because there's one side, it's per side. It won't look or fit right if you put it back the wrong way. And I'm like, what? I can't swing it around? He's like, you'll see when you take it off. And this is my first time taking it off. And it looks like it's gonna come off pretty clean. Which means it'll go back on pretty clean, is my hope. Okay, so what I'm doing is, since the placard's facing you and this is the way it's going, I'm gonna put it down just like this. I'm gonna put it down just like this so I know it goes back on with the placard, okay? So I'm dropping it like that. Now, where to put the lead? Right there, okay? Right there. How do I know? I just do. I just do. Now, what am I doing? I got my 1/4-inch lead here. And I'm gonna go number 2 over here. So if you take the head guard off, it's 1, 2, 1 right here is what we're gonna do. Okay. First open hole that this grommet's not touching. We're gonna start there. And we're gonna go all the way around to the same spot. And I don't know if he's going to really do this. It's just my theory that he's going to have somebody customize his rackets, even though he's playing with his kids. But he's going to federize it somehow. Because he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing. I'm going to do the other side just the same. You guys can do this too. Everybody wants me to do this for them, but this really isn't that hard. I mean, you're taking a 1/4 inch lead strip and you're just splitting it in half. If you don't, if you don't have a 1/4, you have half inch, you split it in half and you go 50-50. But I like to use 1/4s and not have to cut in the middle. So 1/4 inch strip, 1/4 inch strip, all the way down, okay? I'm probably a little generous with this. I probably could have backed off to there, but I feel like we're gonna be using this much, okay? Now, I'll take the head guard back in this form and put it back like so. All right. See, the head guard covers it up and you don't know. And then if you ever lift up a racket that belongs to a pro, you're gonna be like, whoa, that's heavy. Well, of course it's heavier, or heavier, because there is lead under there. I have an extra head guard just in case this doesn't go down as easy as I want it to, or if they flared out the grommets. So, but I think these will be fine, even though this is a little on the tighter side. Okay, there we are. It's in. I'll fix this when I string it. I'll just line it up. But there it is. So what we're gonna do is obviously string it, just like Fed. I'm gonna go 52 gut mains. I already used the lead. We're gonna put power pads. We're gonna do string-a-lings. We are going to stencil. After all, Wilson. RF 01, right? It is a Wilson. And then I'll be back to put an overgrip on. All right, so I'm gonna get stringing and I'll be right back. Okay, complete. Power pads, string-a-lings, stencil. What's it gonna weigh? Obviously lighter. 347. What's it gonna balance? $329. 329. 352. Actually feels pretty good. All right. Okay, so here we go. His real one is that, okay? RF01, which I just did, lighter in the weight, more heavier in the head, in the balance, more swing weight. So, this is going to be interesting. It's more balanced than any of the other ones I made. It's about the same as a swing weight. It's lighter overall, though. I'm having too much fun with this, I guess. I guess it's time to play with it and see how a modified new Fed RF01 Pro is going to feel. All right, let's go on the court. Nice hit, Coach Rob.
Thanks, Harry. It was fun.
Brings me back.
Especially this one.
Okay, so we tried the Feds. Okay, this is the first iteration of the Fed, then the last iteration of the Fed, and then the new iteration of the Fed. Your favorite is the red one, the original one.
Right.
Why is that?
Well, they're all made the same. You customize them all the same. I don't know if it's just a little bit smaller here. My hand sat a little bit different. I've played a lot with this model, had a lot of good results with it. Just love how it kind of gets back and then the racket does the rest. Super smooth and effortless. I don't know.
I think it's the red paint and the gloss, and it's the feel.
Sure. There you go. This is definitely what do you call it? Matted fit.
Correct.
Feel. So it's a little different in my hand there.
What about the new one?
The new one, same. It's a little glossy, so it kind of goes back to this style. I kind of felt like the grip was a little bigger on this one, even though they're all 3/8. But like you said, this one's brand new. These have been played with a little bit more. But when you're playing with gut and you're playing with the setup that in your mind, okay, this is what Fed likes. Sweet.
So all three are the same. String-a-lings,
power pads,
strings, power pads, head weight. This is lighter because it just starts off lighter. So it's lighter by like 10 grams. I
wonder what his thinking was behind that. Whether,
I don't know he did this. I'm just doing it. I'm just assuming he's going to do it because, he wouldn't play with a stock racket is my guess, because you need more weight in that backhand of his to bring through. So I'm just being mad scientist and creating something that he may or may not use. I'm just assuming he's going to do this.
Right.
So what did you think of it, though?
It was sweet. It was, fun to hit with. It felt, a little bit, I don't know if stiffer.
Mm-hmm. Well, the racket's stiffer.
The stiffer, just the frame was stiffer. But yeah, it's.
Now, the question that everybody's been asking me is, what's it feel like, right? I'm going to answer that right now. This is not a pro staff, okay? This is not a pro staff, guys. It's something else.
Hence, it's not called pro staff.
Right.
Hence, like these others are the pro staff.
Yeah, I'm going to do a separate video once I figure out where this really stands and tell you guys what I really think this is, but this and this are not the same. There's no way. This family of rackets are going to be different. There will be a pro staff coming.
Well, and it says 01. So this is, it's not
Gen 1.
It's Gen
RF.
1. So it's not,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, they're not the same.
Right.
I actually like the way this felt, the way this is. The power that came off the racket that the bog shot off. I felt really comfortable with it customized. Did you I mean, you said there's more power. There's obviously more power. Would you put those down and go here? Uh-oh.
I still like this one.
Does it cut through the air faster?
Sure. I can't tell you exactly why I like this one more.
Okay.
I don't know, like I said, if it's just the...
All right, that's okay, Rob. I don't know. Rob likes what Rob likes.
Yes.
It's okay.
I mean, whether it's just a little bit more flush.
I get it.
With the way it sits in my hand, the way it comes through the ball, jumps off the racket.
Yep.
The follow through that it sort of, once I get it going, it just goes.
Yep. So here's one thing I noticed though. The one major thing besides the power. These two, especially the red one, when in through the zone, it just, it's like knife, ching, right? This has a little bit more drag. This is kind of in between. It's not as sharp, let's say, cutting through. It's smooth, but not sharp. Like the head speed is not as fast as this one. That's the only thing that I could feel through the air. Once it strikes though, this one is more powerful and it's gonna be easy power. These are gonna take over, but with a little more head speed, especially this one. Do you think I should have done this? I mean, I'm jumping the gun.
Yeah, for sure. I love the idea of taking, kind of what we know about his specs and what he likes from this one. And Grant, what was this, 2010?
Easy, yeah.
I think. So who knows if that's still, how it has evolved since then, what likes and dislikes, but,
he is retired.
He is retired, right? So, but I mean, having the customization of it is great to sort of go, hey, if I was taking what I liked out of here and putting it into this racket.
And most pro level rackets do that. They put little strips of lead here, drop the guard back, and maybe do a little customization in the handle and then call it a day.
In the handle, it does say RF on the butt cap.
That is true.
That's pretty cool.
That is true. I wish I could have stenciled it with an RF over here.
There we go. That'd been
I'm sure Wilson would love that one.
Right.
Coach Rob, thank you so much.
Sure.
I'm glad we're able to revisit the old and then check out the new in the customization realm. Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.